Good morning, afternoon, or evening. This is Mateo360, and I'm joined by...
Parochial Joe.
How are you doing?
Not bad.
Well, we're going to be doing this area with Zach. Somehow... oddly...
The MC Hammer
yeah.
Ranger.
Yes, with his parachute pants. Now, oddly, coincidentally, there's an episode where he's afraid of spiders, and now you see what enemy is here.
How original.
Now, it would have been cool if they...
I can't help notice that they wasted no time getting to a sewer level.
Yeah. Rather quickly. Out of the 5 ranger levels, the third one is the sewer. I found that staying in the water is actually the most helpful.
Purple water.
Yeah, that kind of worries me.
With... looks like... an old TV running through it.
I don't know. I don't know what those things are. It's just random electrical stuff that doesn't hurt when you punch it, but it hurts if it just barely touches you.
It makes sense in its own way.
I like how they put just those 2 spiders next to each other for no particular reason. Yeah,
they're just hanging out together, spitting out whatever it is they spit.
These foreground elements make it really hard to tell where you can jump.
Oh yeah, well at least they weren't being dicks and hiding, you know, pits behind them or anything like that.
No,
some games I could mention.
They at least like the touch where you can't throw when you're in these areas.
Yeah, just toss them into the ceiling.
I'm not actually sure if that damages them or not. Probably does.
Oh, so we got a turkey leg now.
Yep.
Turkey leg and a crate in the sewers.
They must have taken...
Not quite sure if I'd eat that.
Yeah, I think they took their inspiration from Castlevania.
It makes more sense finding it in a box in the sewers than finding it in a wall, I guess.
Someone didn't like their dinner, so they flushed it down with the goldfish.
And their TV.
Yep. Notice as they...
So now we've got these little flying drills here.
Yeah. They only really show up here. They're not that bad. They've noticed as the levels go on, they just start populating them more with the purple putties that take forever to kill.
Yeah, I gotta pad out the level a bit.
Our monster, Eye Guy.
Okay.
Although he's a bit wider than he was in the show.
Oh, what is this? We have a Power Ranger with an actual weapon.
Yes. The axe works a whole lot better than the bow.
Yeah, I'd say so. And he actually uses it like it's designed rather than smacking somebody with the shaft of it.
Well, they had to do something. They couldn't just have the weapon attack be fire arrow, fire arrow, fire arrow.
So, I mentioned in the thread, I don't really see too much of a point of transforming in the middle of the level, making you stronger, and then just making the enemies stronger as well.
Yeah.
Oh, we got some pusher putties.
Yeah, but they're kind of pointless. They stop going as soon as they reach the end of the crawl space, and you can just stand there and kill them.
Damn, he got away.
Poison vents, too, now. You can't reverse and turn around and hurt them in there.
Do they ever come on both sides?
Nope. You can't even attack while you're crawling.
Basically, there's not really too much of a point unless you drop your controller at some point.
Yeah.
Good design.
I throw a lot more than I want to just because the detection of where you are in relation to the putty is kind of off.
Yeah, isn't the throw button the same as the attack button?
Yep, it's basically determined by your distance.
Yeah, so if they just walk into you, then you wind up tossing them accidentally.
Yeah. New gimmick, water.
So they can attack you while they're underwater, but you can't.
Nope, you just float there.
Wow. So much for the mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, I just swim as up high and far away as I can get from them when that happens.
So you can swim deeper under the water?
Yeah. I can, but I choose not to.
Why would you ever do that?
Well, that'll become apparent in like a minute or so. But it's really annoying when you need to attack something to go forward. Now here's the fun part. More wall jumping!
Prince of Persia.
It gets worse as you go on.
Of course it does. All Power Rangers games get worse as you go on.
Very true. Then they make the walls wider.
Yeah, I noticed you're having a bit of trouble, and I actually remember having this distinct area burned into my memory from when I was a kid. Never being able to make this jump.
Yeah, well, the next one's even worse, as you'll see. Is that they decide to make it...
You get lucky this time.
I hate that vent.
Yeah, I noticed that the jumping is a little wonky in this game, where you only go up as high as the bottom of your lowest foot.
Yep. Although,
not exactly the best element for a platforming game.
Yeah, luckily they don't expect you to do more wall jumps after this level.
How kind of them. They screw you over and then take it a little easy.
Mm-hmm.
Although that would be kind of pathetic if the mighty Morphin Power Rangers got killed by being gassed in the sewers.
Yeah, that kind of would be.
Can you not jump when you're in the water?
Nope. You can't even climb up onto the ledges.
So basically, all Rita would ever have to do is put a underwater level to her lair and she's good.
Yeah, pretty much.
You can't even swim over that little ledge?
Nope. That's the part that I hate about this, it's just wasting time.
We need a gimmick for this level, and we need it fast. Doesn't have to be convenient or interesting whatsoever. Just get it done.
You can't get me smack.
For once, the Power Rangers are about as ineffective as the putties. What are those things anyway? Just paddles?
I don't know, I want to say that they're, fans, honestly.
This is the weirdest sewer I have ever seen.
I don't get what's going on with that floating, container. I haven't been able to find a way to actually get it, or what's inside.
Maybe they want you to bomb it.
Actually, yeah, I guess that makes sense, but I don't like to waste my bombs during the level.
Don't the things normally have bombs in them too?
Yeah.
Spend a bomb to get a bomb. It works.
I want what's inside this one because it's health. But, since I can't attack...
Yeah, I just gotta sit around in the purple sewer water for a bit. Aw, now that's just a dick move.
Yeah.
Almost as much as this. A 1 foot high ledge that you can't climb over.
As I said before, I love this boss music.
these Power Rangers games do actually have very good boss music, and music in general, actually.
I've found with iGuy, you can actually use his hitbox to your advantage. You can stand in his hitbox and not get hit by his attacks.
Wow. Okay. As if a boss who throws his eyeballs at you isn't intimidating enough, you can completely break him by standing too close.
Yep. And then he goes into his second form like Bones. Just one floating eye. But that's actually something he did in the show. He could separate that big eye from the rest of his body.
Well, it's good to know that they actually care about the continuity a bit in these games.
And then I died to him.
Aww. How many continues do you get in this game?
I think you get unlimited if my last level recording is any indicator.
You think. Alright, so we'll find out about halfway through that turns out that there are limited continues. That's about how these games usually go.
Yeah. Yeah, I found when he, like, does his attack, like, after floating away 3 times, and then he'll just blink rapidly before firing. It's like, I should run away now!
Always have to love bosses that telegraph their moves.
No more sewer.
Well, I guess it still holds true. The sewer level is always the worst level.
Indeed, this level took me quite a bit.